And we are meant to sort of be shapeshifters for the men.
Yeah.
So if there's a man who's problematic, we can't let people see that. We have to kind of, or maybe it's us, maybe we're the problem. How do we become more charming, more dazzling? Or I can revise the history in my head in order to justify.
Justin Baldoni slams claims his good deeds are phony and workplace toxic amid Blake's lively battle. Justin Baldoni has slammed claims by former employees that he presided over a phony workplace full of toxic positivity at a production company he co-founded with Steve Sarowitz. In a new Los Angeles Times feature, one former staffer from Wayfair Studios questioned It Ends With Us director's motives when it came to his charitable gestures, such as filming himself giving clothing to a homeless man or asking employees to sign their emails with the phrase, "so much love." The report comes after the New York Times was granted a win in court after a judge granted the paper's request for a stay of discovery as he examines its motion to be dismissed from Baldoni's $400 million defamation lawsuit against Lively, according to Deadline. Back in 2015, Baldoni and Wayfair started hosting the Skid Row Carnival of Love, an annual event in Los Angeles that provides resources and support to thousands of people experiencing homelessness. Over the years, Baldoni has also grown out his hair to donate to the charity, Locks of Love, and worked hard to challenge traditional toxic male stereotypes. It was constant positivity all the time, I would say toxic positivity, the ex-Wayfair employee said. "I'm always a little dubious of people who advertise themselves as disruptors of the status quo or quote-unquote good people. It felt phony." In response to criticism of Baldoni and Wayfair's acts of kindness and good deeds, the Jane the Virgin Stars rep told DailyMail.com in a statement, "There have never been any reported complaints regarding the workplace culture or any communicated issues regarding the platforms or its founders. If any guidance was ever provided to employees of how to conduct their written correspondence, it was to ensure that the activities of its employees remain professional and aligned with the ethos of the company." Wayfair believes that joy and positivity are the essence of good work, and they stand by this statement. Baldoni's spokesperson continued. The Los Angeles Times also claims that multiple employees allege they felt uncomfortable with the increasing prominence of the Baha'i faith in Wayfair's office culture. One past employee claimed, "There was an evangelizing aspect of the way Justin spoke about the faith that, in my opinion, felt professionally inappropriate." The outlet stated that others said, Baha'i principles were frequently invoked in discussions about the company's mission and projects at the workplace, particularly after Sarowitz became more involved. Despite the allegations, the majority of its senior leadership and staff do not practice the spiritual teachings of the Baha'i faith, which originated in Iran in the 19th century. A spokesperson for Baldoni told DailyMail.com in a statement, "As all of Wayfair's projects are rooted in a belief system that stems from various faiths and backgrounds, speaking from a place of spirituality is commonplace. Employees are encouraged to celebrate and practice their individual beliefs however they see fit, a message which is proudly supported by leadership." His rep added two former staffers also expressed unease with Baldoni's repeated focus on stories of terminal illness. This includes the 2015 documentary, The Simpsons, about Sam Simon, who donated his entire $100 million fortune to charity before he died from colon cancer in 2015. One of the former Wayfair staffers said, "The message was always, these people are dying and they still have a positive outlook. So everyone has a reason to be positive. But, you're also making money off these people, so it feels at least slightly exploitative," they stated. In regards to the claims, Baldoni's spokesperson told DailyMail.com, "It is a shame that anyone would criticize the platform that Mr. Baldoni and Wayfair Studios have given to these communities of people living with chronic illness, who are in desperate need of the critical funds and global awareness that each one of these projects directly provided." His rep pointed out that before Wayfair was even founded, Baldoni dedicated his professional career to raising awareness and funds for these individuals with the sole intent of memorializing their legacies. Although some former employees were dissatisfied with their time working for Wayfair, others, like filmmaker Crystal Cornelson, had nothing but good things to say. After becoming the first female director on one of the company's projects, Cornelson said she felt very supported while shooting in